Let's get started.
Stream's on.
All right. So what happened
I think
last
I
time?
think I was still over there, wasn't I?
Yeah, because you stayed through Valentine's, if I recall. We took Lilith to the
Tickle's
spot
associates.
where Tickle wanted us to drop her off, and
Yep.
fought a ship along the way that realized it had made terrible mistakes and escaped.
Wasn't that
It did.
Wasn't that the week before?
Last week you dropped her off.
Mm-hmm.
No. I mean the ship that realized it made a mistake. Because the last ship we took out.
Maybe.
I honestly
Yeah.
don't remember. I took a nap earlier today, so I'm going to be tired for like the next 24 hours. Whether I sleep or not, because naps usually do me in, but I had a terrible headache.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
So we're already going. So
Hey, you can't come in just shitty walk.
Are you damn Mongolians? Shitty walk.
So yeah, we're at New Vegas.
Oh, cool.
And there have been some upgrades to the ship.
There have.
I saw that.
You might want to roll your precog.
Paradox. I'll roll mine first.
Yep, you go ahead.
Yeah! I finally got a 20.
Hey!
Let's go.
Look at that.
Go. This is going to be a good day.
It would be the week where I'm tired as shit and can't think straight to take advantage of it.
Blow on the computer. Blow in one of the ports.
Oh, we got 220.
Oh!
Okay.
420. Let's go. Wow. All right.
Wow. Okay then.
Oh yeah.
Isn't your father a pastor?
Wow, 11, 19, and 20, and 4, 19, and 20. Just like, that's insane.
Yes,
That
my
is-
father is a pastor. My mom also used to grow pot.
Yeah.
We also we were also good friends with a person who was also a pastor on City of Heroes that would repeatedly have to take breaks from the game to go, and I quote, smoke a bowl. So.
Sounds glorious.
What? Discord? Discord?
Hey.
You cannot play OBS Studio. That's not how it works.
What do you mean? You've logged 7,000 hours in this fantastic game called OBS.
Probably not far off, actually.
Oh my goodness. Well, is there anything you guys want to do in New Vegas while you're here?
I assume
this is different than the port we pulled into last week, at the end of last week, right?
Yes,
No,
this is the spot we went to drop Lilith off, and so we're just still here. I assume we do our shopping for the ship upgrades and whatever the personal items we bought.
Yeah, good place for it.
I have like a kind of like actually in universe explanation for like one of the upgrades that I replaced that I had just done. Basically, it's like, oh hey VI, all right, let's try plugging that in. Bonzi buddy shows up, and no.
Wait, you have 2 cargos now?
We got rid of the ghost drive because we weren't using it.
Fair.
It kind of, the description of it requires such a specific use that it isn't as interesting as it originally sounded.
Yeah, it sounds a lot cooler than and how it actually works.
We do have a thing where all the crew members, once a day, any crew member can get a +1 on any attack roll, saving throw, or skill check that fails by 1, so that it succeeds. As long as you're on the ship.
That's handy.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Because we keep having a lot of those.
It's very close.
And the thing that allows us to do it is a famous pirate charm. So I thought it was very thematic for the campaign that we're doing.
Mm-hmm. We also have a gun mounted on the front arc that's actually worth using.
Whoa, hold on. That's crazy.
So now, if we're facing forward towards someone, we can actually fire with 3 weapons, since the starboard weapon can fire with a side arc.
True.
Which
Yeah,
means we're probably going to destroy ships even faster.
Not gonna lie,
Okay.
there was a lot of consideration. Like, I could replace the front gun, or I could make the turret gun even better.
um,
It's all good. Don't worry about it. Ugh.
No. Oh, my turret gun plans. Oh my god.
But okay. So let me know if there's anything. I'm trying to give Anna as much time to get here as possible.
did
Oh,
I?
also, we have new security measures on board the ship.
Mm-hmm.
So now only registered creatures can access systems on our ship.
Ah,
Does that include ciphers?
I don't know if I want to answer that question.
What is it? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Everything on the ship has biometric locks now. So only registered creatures, i.e. crew members, can access the systems on the ship, and I was asking if that included Cyphrix. Or if it mattered because he could just hack in anyway.
How hard is it to hack in?
That I have no idea.
It
Or
probably doesn't give that info.
actually, I think it does.
Because I don't feel comfortable giving Cyphrix that kind of freedom on the ship. I mean, I guess he had that freedom before now.
Yeah, that's also another reason why I want to get, or why I also want to have the VI, so we can have someone that's actually remotely, like, watching over him.
so you hack the VI.
I was
No.
thinking the VI would just end up, joining him for the vid game streams.
No, it would be a VI that's more serious about running the ship.
Until he
Considering
hacks it.
Wait, can the VI have Sigourney Weaver's voice as the computer in Galaxy Quest?
I mean, probably. I don't know the extent of how you can upgrade that thing, or in that regard.
Look, the only job I have on the ship is to ask the computer things and repeat
Yep.
them. Don't you take my job away.
I'm about to do security. Hang on.
Goodness gracious. Such a good movie, Galaxy Quest. Oh.
Biometric locks.
Did I take time to ask around about rumors or info last week? I don't remember if we did that.
We
can
did.
do it again. I think we did.
Okay.
Hold on. I think I gave you some.
Yeah, I think Jack learned that something about the
Diaspora
pirate
is
lords.
heating up.
The diaspora is heating up. That's what it was. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The
A little
DC
bit vague.
the
but yeah.
DC to bypass the biometric locks is 20 plus 1.5 times tier.
Okay.
Hmm.
So 34.
Yep.
Yes.
Something like that. Which I have no doubt Cypherx can get around eventually.
Oh, what's the DC?
34.
34.
34.
Does it have independent like stats that it can roll?
He's close. It'd be hard for him to. It'd be hard for him to do, admittedly. Actually, I don't think he can at this point, but he might be able to pretty soon.
Later.
Okay.
Well, the more levels
Yeah.
we get, the more tiers the starship has, so that's just going to keep getting higher too.
The arms race.
Yeah. Plus, also, like, I wonder if there's like an awareness bonus of like I know he's going to try to, so would I purposely like up the security against him?
I don't think so. Pretty standard. All right. Well, I just need to remember what I. I need to go there next.
I don't know if you can even hack a VI.
Where there's a will, there's a way. All right. So, anyone have vague plans they want to do, or do I just throw something out into the aether?
I need to get back to the puddle jumper to get the puddle jumper back and the rest of my shit back.
Okay.
So I need to figure out where it's just kind of like floating in space without drawing attention to its existence.
But how do you figure that out?
Yeah, that's the.
It's a good question.
I mean, I know how I plan on figuring it out. I don't know how easy that's going to be.
I mean, could wait until we get divination as a spell, but that'll be a while.
All right. That seems like a long-term goal, so we'll work on that.
I plan on basically backtracing when someone hit the distress button where I teleported from. So basically backtracing the teleportation.
No one hit the distress button.
No, someone did. We're trying to figure out who did.
Again, I'm telling you, no one did.
Well, no, that's okay. Okay, then we need to figure out why it triggered a false positive. But that's literally one of like the story beats is figuring out. Well, I mean, for my character at least, why I'm here to begin with.
It's a good question.
Maybe you're asking the wrong question.
Yeah, it should be why are like any of us here, man?
What's the question?
It's just a question.
Oh, you have to get mad.
It's only a game. Well, you have to be mad.
Of course, it's a Flyers player who does that too. Get out of here.
He was originally a Ducks player, to be fair, and then a Flames player.
Yeah, he kind of bounced around the league. All right. All right. So we'll just do that instead. Cool. You guys hear through the grapevine and like add, notifications and things that there is a qualifying race for one of the most lucrative races in the universe.
The Castle Run?
No, not the Kessel Run.
The Trestle Run?
And the prize this year for the main thing is something very unique that is not yet disclosed.
The Death Star plans?
I'm going to throw you where there's no railings, which is everywhere.
What do you mean? This starship is OSHA certified.
There's nowhere OSHA took anywhere near that spaceship, that starship station.
I can provide OSHA certification.
Question:
Hmm.
Is Drake forklift certified?
Well, I
Probably
mean,
not.
Feywe was. I don't know why the hell I wouldn't be.
But yeah, this is a terrestrial race, not a space race. And
darn.
it is very lucrative prize money.
Is there prize money and also a actual prize item?
Well, the big race will have a prize item as well as money.
Okay.
The qualifier will be you to qualify and get some money on the side.
Okay.
So, you know,
So where is this at?
it is in the Quilandro system on Finnegan. And you got, about you got about a week and a half to get there, which is plenty of time. If you choose to do it, that's up to you.
Yeah, we'll go for it. I'm sure band of space pirates will be very welcome.
They don't care as long as you bring your own vehicle.
Is there entry fee or anything?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Just no vault hunters.
No, there's no entry fee. They just it's going to be chaos, and that is what they want in the qualifier.
Okay. Do we have our own terrestrial vehicle?
You bought one.
I honestly don't remember.
You all chipped in to buy one. I very distinctly remember you doing this.
Okay.
It's when I front loaded half of the money and everyone else is like, I've got pocket change. I've got a ball of lint.
No, not everybody else. It was just me at that particular. It was the worst possible time. I'd never had that low of money until that.
I
one moment.
got a paperclip and a stick of gum.
It reminds me of the start of Kingdom Hearts 2 when the group is pooling money to go to the beach. And Hayner's like, we should get jobs so we can raise money, but he doesn't ever raise any money himself.
Yeah, useless bum. I spend hours grinding to get the perfect score.
Yep.
And this dude just freeloads off me.
Yep.
Bastard. Speaking of which, I just got that on Steam. I should actually play those games again sometime. There
Yeah,
was a sale on the collection, so
Yeah, I got the collection back in like November, December of last year, and you know what? Maybe that'll be the next game I play.
14 is taking up way too much of my time right now.
So you'll play a Final Fantasy adjacent game?
Look, I just beat Claire Obscure, all right? Like 2 weeks ago. And then I just beat Blueprints the other week, like last week. So now I'm moving on. Now I got to get to this occult crescent thing, and I need to still prog on the Savage tier. So that's my goals. I need to beat 7 now. But yeah. Ugh. Anyway. Yeah, so off we go to Finnegan.
Mm-hmm.
And the planet was named for the person who discovered it.
Seamus Finnegan.
Oh no, I thought it was Finn again that found it.
There's a famous he also died on the planet. They held a wake there. So there's a spot on the planet called Finnegan's Wake. Let's see. Okay, I also can make bad jokes. Excellent.
That flew completely over
Yeah,
my
that
head.
was a joke.
That was so far over my
I
head
just-
you left the stratosphere.
Kind of like what we're
I
doing
just-
on this planet.
I just found something which is just
Oh,
like
that's
what, like
horrible.
No!
Ugh. I hate it so much.
I hate that. I hate it, but it's good at the same time.
The cosplayer's badly disguised fetish.
Oh no.
it's like
I think
dude,
damn it.
like
Oh,
a sword that has got like flashbacks.
I did too. Good lord. Well, I suppose we'll have to travel over there. So
Mhm.
we better get a move on.
Yeah. Also, Lilith is no longer on the ship.
True.
Because she's here in spirit.
I have a person who finds ghosts, don't worry. I know how to reach them.
No.
What?
Yes, yes.
No.
Yes, yes. He's a ghost hunter by profession.
No.
If his name isn't Luigi, we don't want him.
I agree. There we go.
It wasn't Luigi, no. It's unfortunate.
Captain's orders.
Hold on, I gotta look this. I gotta go and find his name again. Which game was that in?
I swear to God, if you bring him into this, I'm going to ignore him.
I won't.
He was the
I-
best character.
Yeah, the best character you specifically designed to annoy me.
Oh yeah, I called him Psych Ward. That was what I called him. He was great. I loved him. This is legit the character I want to play in an actual game. It is my mechanic that casts spells.
You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna bring back the Ghost Drive as soon as I can now. Just to spite him.
He will deem it very not safe and put a bunch of stickers and stuff on it.
Yeah, and he will not be deemed not ship-worthy and be left behind.
That's not your
For
call.
the
That's
Rapture.
Captain's call. He might be very useful. You don't know. Psych Ward's ghost hunting experiences are legendary. In fact, he has a TV show.
That campaign never took off. He never gained any fame.
Says you. I control the universe. Just because he wasn't a good adventurer doesn't mean he couldn't make good reality TV.
Oh, so he made a show that's fake then.
Is it?
Yes, because it's reality TV.
Or are you just a non-believer? He has his own ghost hunting show.
Yeah, yes, many people have ghost hunting shows.
That are fake.
Or are they?
Yes, they are.
No, they are. Like, it's clearly just a dude out of like camera shot, just moving stuff.
I love those dumb shows. I watch some of them once in a while just to see the dumb shit that happens on them.
Whoa, way! How did that brick fly up? Just obvious string there.
But anyway, yes, Psych Ward does in fact have a TV show. Will you interact with him? Probably not. I would love to be able to use him again, but I have to keep it realistic, unfortunately. It is quite a shame. If I ever got a chance to play that character, I'm going to jump on it. Because when he does run into ghosts, he's going to be, yes, I was right all along, and all of you were haters. But anyway, moving on.
Base.
Space, the final frontier.
Base subtitle Space Section 23798.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
God, what was it? Was it one of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, or it was a Marvel movie that just had like the location text space? Like, thanks. Couldn't tell.
You never know.
So, as you're tooling around, these people warp in.
Well, shit.
Yep. You receive a call, a frequency from people from one of the sets of the ships, going, "Warning, swarm ship."
Like swarm?
Like, yeah, swarm.
Oh.
Using living starships. And thus, we shall begin, because one of them immediately
Well, Dick.
breaks off and starts flying in your direction.
Oh no, whatever shall we do?
I don't know. This is the military. One of the militaries is fighting them. So, who knows?
I wish I had just the proton pack charge up sound on the soundboard.
Engineering phase. Man, you're gonna make Psych Ward come here faster if you do that. I will find an excuse if you start using the proton pack sound.
No.
What? He's a Ghostbuster.
No. No, he is not.
He had all the devices to track ghosts.
Track them, not capture them.
It's been a long time since that campaign. What if he had a family and he taught all of them how to hunt ghosts? And their whole family now is a bunch of ghost hunters.
I imagine that the wife of his would tell their kids like, Daddy's just off his meds.
Not if she believes in ghosts too. You don't know.
I reject your reality.
Well, too bad. My reality goes. This is the power of the DM. I can make shit up. Engineering phase.
Overload.
God damn.
Oh, whoa.
God, I have
Nailing the first roll.
forgotten what they're called.
Do we want to do overload on turn 1? We could do like scan or something.
Oh, yeah, you're fucking right. Well,
Overload's a bit of a waste. Well, at least because you don't need to do anything for shields, but...
yeah. Whoa, wait. That AI shit that you bought, right?
Is
We
no
don't
longer
have that.
active.
Ah,
Took
you
it
didn't
out.
actually buy it. Okay.
Not
Alright,
yet. Like for what I could have had with it, it wouldn't have been worth it at the moment.
Alright, well, god damn it, it's such a waste of a fucking crit now.
Well, we get to know like the everything about it if we go for scan.
One of
That's
the
a
oh,
different
shields.
check.
that's a different check.
Come on, this page loaded fine earlier today. Why is it lagging now?
Engineering phase. So they're doing their stuff.
I guess I'll be pilot until Anna gets here.
Sounds good.
Do we really want to scan? Do we care? Do we really care?
I mean, you don't have to. It's up to you, kind of.
I don't know. With this many ships, scan seems a bit unnecessary.
Well, only one is engaging us at the moment.
Oh, well, you know what? I already rolled for engineering. Although, fuck. God damn it. I'll scan, because it's going to be an ass to scan later.
Sounds good. Roll the piloting phase. I need to measure. There did divert 2 engines, giving them that. Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Very nice,
We're-
indeed.
That's 4 20s that we've gotten so far tonight, including the paradox rolls.
That is impressive. I might be in some trouble
Blaze
tonight.
it!
I might be in trouble tonight. We'll find out, won't we?
God, I just know what this means.
I think they're going to evade.
Especially given also.
I
Oh.
didn't decide. Just regular movement, I guess.
I just realized I forgot to do the ranks of like
Well, you might want to
my
do those.
level, which means that I
And
might
10,
have to
12.5. Yep.
re-roll that
They,
mysticism check.
No, we'll just add one.
Yeah, I'll just. I mean, it's probably gonna fail anyway then.
It'd have just been one higher.
What were
Yeah.
you trying to do?
Faded.
Mystic Haze. So yeah, that would have failed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your
So
DC
here
for that
we
one is
go.
also 34, so that one's actually really tough.
Yeah, it's really
Is
really got to be
Mystic Haze one
focused
of
on.
the things that got eroded? Or
And,
because the
I'm
page?
looking at it says 15 time and a half.
Okay, yeah. The website says 20 plus tier and a half. So
Now I'm looking at the link you pinned.
So that'd be 28 then.
Mhm.
Or
the link that's pinned for Mystic Haze says 20 plus 1.5 times Starship tier.
Magic officer actions. Shows me all of them. Mystic Haze, 15 plus time and a half.
On
Starship tier.
on the GM binder page.
On the Archives of Nethys, Chapter 6, Other Rules.
Oh yeah, that's on the one that's pinned that Alex added. It's 20 plus.
So that's Psychic Currents, because that's the one I have for that.
I think we went with the errata because that like having that's a steep requirement.
that's a pretty steep
I've been
requirement.
using the errata rules the entire
Okay,
time.
so it's 15 plus 1.5
Yeah.
tier,
Mhm.
which is still 29.
Something like that. Better, but
Yeah.
not.
It's still pretty rough to hit. Yeah.
It is one of the really good actions you can do. So I don't think they want you to hit it every time. So it's got to have some sort of.
Well, it also costs a resolve point too.
Yeah, it's a risk. All right, so they all rolled. They're doing their thing. They have to move first. Unfortunate for me, isn't it? Huh.
Um. Yeah, we've got options for which arc we want to actually be on.
Well, it helps that we've actually got the front and starboard weapons are both pretty good now.
Right.
Yeah, which one is that
Twin
twin
laser.
laser?
Twin laser is front mounted or forward mounted.
All right.
Okay, what did it replace?
The missile
Roll
blocker.
the computer check for the scan, please.
What, Alex, did you decide if you were doing a divert or whatever, or were you doing a scan?
I scanned. I said I was gonna scan. I forgot.
26 to scan you. Okay.
You said you're not going to scan.
Do you have any defensive countermeasures?
Yes.
How much?
Well, okay then. Jeez.
Right. Here we go. 140 sheet. Let's see. AC 23, DL 22, HP 190. 140 total shields. 35, 35, 35, 35. They have a bite attack, a twin laser attack, a coil gun, another coil gun, a flag thrower, high explosive missile launchers. PCU of 250. Budget medium sensors, recorders, dual node, MK6 armor, defenses, 2 cargo bays, 2 passengers. Let's see, special abilities. I don't think you get those. Let me double check on scan.
Maybe they want to run through those a little bit quicker. I can hardly take any notes.
I'm pretty sure you got most of the important things.
I got AC and TL because you kind of went off on or started rattling them off when I was trying to look something else up.
Because you're gonna get everything. That roll is stupid high.
Right.
And
Okay. I'm gonna go on the assumption that we like unless it's like specifies a particular expansion bay, we don't need to know how many cargo bays they have.
yeah, you get to know those things.
Anyway, I have AC 23, TL,
22.
then it had hull points of 190, and then
Yep.
shield
35, 35, 35, 35.
Thank you. I was going to mention.
Yep.
Bite attack, twin laser, 2 coil guns, a high explosive something or other.
Missile launcher.
I think it's everything that's important.
Yeah, there's really nothing else that's too important other than they have a
Why were you
250
asking about our
PCU
defensive countermeasures?
because it adds up in the scan total.
That's what I'm wondering, because like
Our defensive countermeasures don't have anything to do with scam.
It doesn't prevent them from scanning you.
no, that just gives us bonus to tracking.
Yeah, the only thing defensive countermeasures affect is TL, according to the page I'm looking at.
Starship, the tier of Starship being scanned plus its bonus from defensive countermeasures.
Oh, okay then. I mean, it doesn't say that on the defensive countermeasures page. So, plus 5 then.
298. Thank you. That's what I needed to know.
They did a lot of oopsies with some of the rules. I've come to find.
I feel like starships, as much info as there is on starships, there's a lot of things that aren't explained quite as clearly compared to the
Yes.
on foot rules.
On foot
Yeah.
rules have had years and years to be hammered out through Pathfinder.
Yeah, the Starship, not quite so much.
Like a starship and terrestrial vehicles.
I feel like terrestrial vehicles is handled pretty well too, because that's not nearly as complicated.
No, I like the way the terrestrial vehicles work.
I think the most complicated thing about that is just the 3-phase
Yeah.
system, but that's pretty easy to manage compared to the 70 different things you have to keep in mind with starships.
All right. They have all moved. Your move.
Okay.
All right, so it's either we want a potential of 40 damage or anywhere from or 25 damage, but we get 2 firing chances on it.
And we have 12 movement.
We have 12 speed movement, perfect maneuverability.
Man, you guys are making a real tough ship. I'm gonna actually. And
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet your shields have gotten better now.
No, we actually didn't change the shields at all.
Okay. Sounds
But-
good.
But they're still kind of nuts compared to everyone else.
Believe
I
me,
mean, I'm
the
not
tempting-
supposed to throw things that are at your level at you. So
Believe me, the temptation was real with the shields again.
Do we want to face starboard at them or face forward at them? Because we only have 2 gunners right now.
Well, that's actually the perfect distance for the torpedo as well.
Because the twin laser has a higher potential, but the magic missile has a higher minimum.
Higher minimum and has the double roll.
This is true. Yeah, let's go with this.
okay. Here we go. Gunnery phase. Ignore. I'm gonna unless I indicate something you can ignore. I'm not gonna roll for the other people.
Okay.
So
Um,
save myself some time and energy.
Your bonus should be a +3, Declan.
So
Okay.
I can
For
do,
the,
Am I the only gunner?
No, I'm
2,
here.
4.
Okay.
ten.
Yeah. That's
Oh
close.
my god, they missed! They missed so
Okay.
badly!
What
With the,
what am I firing? The twin laser?
No, the heightened
Uh,
magic torpedo unit.
Oh, okay.
I gotta check that missile launcher thing to see if it needs a turn to there. Turn
The
to
magic
move.
torpang.
You know what? Maybe slight. Go figure.
Yeah, that would have been an amazing round for the divert to weapons.
Ah, well, I mean, we the scan was really good,
Yeah, it sure was.
Got everything.
and that's us firing on their.
Speed in hexes is
Yeah,
12.
both against this one, by the way.
So the
Well, right.
missile will take 2 turns to
No.
get to you. It looks
To
like.
us.
No, the heightened magic
No,
torpedo moves 18 hexes.
He means from the enemy.
Oh,
I looked up their weapon to make sure I am correct.
well, also if they failed any of the rolls, then the missile automatically just fails.
Yeah, well, it
If
is what it is.
if it
They would've
fails
missed
any check
anyway.
along the way, then it just doesn't hit.
21 is the only one that could possibly hit, but
Yeah,
it probably won't.
Well, certainly does not.
No, AC is 22, TL is 23, so both of those miss.
18 and 15, that is
Are you not?
33.
How many ranks do you have in piloting?
How many ranks do I have?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't upgrade that. My bad. 23 and 24 then. I just didn't update
Okay.
that on my sheet.
Yeah, I was about to say.
All right, they take that damage engineering phase. They divert to get the shields back.
Oof.
They get 13 back. Okay.
Yeah, okay. That's kind of what I figured.
Did we get hit?
No, we didn't take any
No.
damage. We didn't get hit at all.
So probably either a divert to pilot or thrusters, or divert to weapons.
Yeah. Or
I'm gonna go weapons. Normal divert.
or you could do a chief made action if you really wanted to do that. Ooh.
Well then.
I'm gonna do an eldritch shot.
Okay.
I want to spend a resolve point on this.
Oh, fuck! I just realised I could have re-rolled that 17 because I can do that
Oh.
with like my class ability.
Oh.
I just remembered now. God damn it! Oh well.
Yeah, our weapons.
Something in my butt is telling me not to reroll.
Our weapons have a range of 5 hexes longer than normal for this round. That's because of Eldritch Shot.
Ooh, okay. Well, yeah, then actually with Eldritch Shot, you can probably kite kind of crazy.
Well, yeah, especially with 20 hex long weapons.
Yeah, so now it's it says only for one attack. It also has the word normal misspelled. I just noticed that. Normal. 5 hexes longer than normal.
Well, there's a weapon or something that it goes like, all right, weapon 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Like, what happened to 4?
4 is right out.
Exactly.
No, 5 is right out.
I know, but the joke was never mind.
Are we on piloting?
Engineering phase is done. Okay. Mysticism check for what?
She said Eldritch Shot.
Ooh, okay. Perfect.
Yeah, I was
More
gonna say,
than
what-
normal, indeed, where I'm piloting.
Doing evade this turn.
Sounds good. They well, I could say they're not going first or second, so we're gonna move them into a more
I'm
centralized.
sorry, Anna.
Now I'm rolling like this, right?
I didn't want to say it, but
She is gonna be so pissed.
Okay, yeah, that succeeds for evade.
There. Okay.
My move now.
Your move.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I play Pot of Greed.
What does it do?
this card allows me to draw 2 cards from my deck and add them to my hand.
Why? Why do they have to say it every time? Just
It's
draw
in
a
case you
card.
didn't watch, dude.
In case you
Never do
forgot.
that accent again.
I'm so
Baby dragon!
Oh,
God.
that's even within the normal range anyway. Although we could. Well, none of those are actually in the magic missile range, but we could still hit that one.
You guys got so much movement now. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, kind of what I built the ship.
All
Once
right,
we actually
I can
understood
see
what
it.
the hell we were doing.
I prefer it when you had like 5 shields.
Did you build it on rock and roll?
Us, we.
Fair. I mean, I did make you the first mate of the ship.
All right. Well, the movement's all done, so we are in gunnery phase. Oh my god, they have guns that can hit you on that side. Hell yeah. I love it. So they get wow, if I could roll kidding today. It's gonna be one of those nights, isn't it?
Oh my god.
It's gonna be one of those days.
Am I
Yeah.
still
Anna's gonna
doing
be so mad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
plus 3.
heightened magic torpedo unit.
Yep.
Anna's gonna
but
be
I want to use the twin laser.
I can use that next round.
Okay, fine.
Got it. There I could make a Sonic Colors reference right now, but no.
Laser!
Rocket!
okay.
Love that
Another 36 actually gets through their shield.
No, Feiwei, it's a railgun.
Not by much.
No,
But
Feiwei,
enough.
mayonnaise is not an instrument.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
That's actually a really good impression.
Oh no.
Feiwei does a lot of voice acting and is quite good at a number of impressions, to the point where some of them are downright frightening.
Uh-huh.
No, Feiwei, mayonnaise is not an instrument.
You're wasting it on SpongeBob of all things.
Real quick, Spar, are you familiar with Mr. Plinkett
Oh no.
from Red Letter Media?
No.
The one that did the Star Wars reviews. It's like, it's more disappointing than my son.
No.
Which is not an attempt at a Plinkett impression. I'll show it to you after the game. It's pretty incredible, and Feiwei's impression of Mr. Plinkett is very, very good.
I got that all done. Engineering phase, please. Hey, they get shields back. Let's go.
Probably gonna do Eldritch Shot again. Once, I'm gonna re-roll that
Sure.
as a reaction because I can do that.
No.
And never fucking mind, get the exact same roll.
No.
Oh my god!
I'm glad I'm not the only one this is happening to.
The
Like-
dice are angry tonight.
Very
I
volatile.
just wasted that because I could only do that once a day. I've just wasted that.
Can I give? Can,
Damn it.
Can I give her my precog reroll?
No.
can I want to give her Belgian a little. Oh God, what would it be? I guess it'd be like a teaspoon or something.
I am so mad.
It's like a little. It's. I'm gonna give you a teaspoon, but it's actually like a spell gem, and it has probability prediction on it.
You
So
always
maybe
find
you
out
use
lots of
that.
interesting things. I should show you. I should show you what I was doing with Psych Ward at one point, Alex. It is really interesting.
Is that a? It sounds like a super or an anti-hero.
No,
Anti-superhero.
no, he's my ghost hunter mechanic.
Oh,
Except he casted spells. Because I loved that little tidbit.
it was fun. It was always fun to cast.
It is, especially when you're a mechanic.
Oh wait, am I supposed to be doing something?
Oh,
Yes,
I mean,
engineering
it's-
It's
phase.
engineering phase.
I realized I was looking at her roll and I was like, normally I'm supposed to roll what she does.
Normally.
Man, Builder, what are you doing down here in the engine room?
You could always do other things besides scanning in the other phase. Like lock on, improve countermeasures, target
Actually-
systems, balance helm.
I can do all the chief mate stuff, but I don't know if any of that's worth anything.
You could
I didn't
do
even do-
lock on for +2 to gunnery checks.
I swear, I'm gonna keep running away. I'm gonna be very annoyed.
Okay, wait. Okay, would broadside or fire at will be cool at this point?
Not really.
I can do targeting aid, and it would do, and I can remove the associated penalty.
Fire at will would let you use both the heightened magic torpedo and the twin laser. They just both take a -4 penalty normally.
Mm-hmm.
And then
If I do
Faye
the
would
targeting.
still be able to fire the
Turret.
railgun.
Do it, Lucky.
I'm gonna do it. Yeah, it's engineering phase, so I'm gonna do targeting aid. I think this is yeah. I'm gonna do athletics.
Acrobatics or athletics for some reason.
Huh? Wait,
It's a chief mate.
Yeah, that's weird. Wow.
Oh wow, I rolled like dicks.
Yes.
not a very acrobatic butler, are you?
Oof.
It's athletic.
Athletic.
And yes, I mean, I think +14 is fine. It's more the roll underneath.
Yeah, Walter of the Helsing organization, you are not.
All right. We move to piloting.
God damn it! Can I
Wow.
do this?
I'm really sorry, Anna.
Oops. That one was a misclick.
Man, Anna's really missing out.
Oh, that one's also eroded. That one's also a 15 +1.5 for targeting aid.
I'm
Yep.
calling it. I'm manifesting it into reality. When Anna does get here, he's gonna roll a 20 in piloting.
I'm gonna be killing my piloting check.
So that one's 28. Unfortunately, you failed by more than 10, so our gunner's actually getting a penalty this round.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
but
do
it's
you
only a
mean?
-1 penalty, isn't it?
It's a -2.
What do
Okay,
you
so we
mean?
only get a +1 instead of a +3. Oh,
Correct. Oh no.
Oh, that's you got that. Okay.
One of you takes that penalty. I
Oh.
I'll take it.
assumed Dudley, because he was the one that was going to be firing the two weapons. So
Yeah, makes sense.
Now
Also,
you move.
what direction do these ships face?
That's front.
that's the front.
Yeah, you see like the little tan part?
Yeah, that means they warped in backwards. Because
Or I
Or
think
they warped in going this way.
because these have been turned that way since they got added to the board.
Because they're fighting it, these guys.
Oh, okay. I didn't really catch on to that.
I told you the military people contacted you.
He did say that. He did say they
all
were
I caught
fighting.
was that we got contacted, not by who. That's my fault for being distracted.
I gave a reason for these guys being here.
We're gonna go right up to the edge of space.
Kind of
boy.
ironic, but yes. Oh my goodness. You just keep running.
Well, I'm over
Right.
here now.
18 hexes, still the perfect distance.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. I
Um,
just want to do a thing and I can't get close enough. And I can't just trap you on the bottom side of the board because that's not how it works.
no.
I'm glad you're liking the speed and handling there, Captain.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I see how this is going to go from now on. I will adjust. First things
but you-
first, gunnery phase.
but you see, I'm going to adjust to your adjustment before you adjust.
And then I need I can't use that. I can use that, so that's another full attack. Hey, I actually hit you.
Yeah, we actually took some damage to the shields.
Oh no.
The missiles will hit
I'm a
you
laugh.
at 15. Oh man, that's just this was okay. It was a decent roll.
Hey, Alex. Do you know how much we can divert from shields for?
Way more than 15.
No, actually 15 on the
14.
dot.
I see. It's fine. We'll sort this out.
You know what? You know what's funnier than 15?
That's fuck. Stop.
25.
25.
Well, this is what I get for rolling poorly. It's fine. So go ahead. Okay.
I get only a +1, right?
Correct.
Yes. And I
Can I
rolled
fire? Can I fire the twin laser now?
No, torpedo.
Why?
Hang
Well,
on.
wait. Why am I doing the torpedo instead of the twin laser?
Because we're
set you
not
up for
facing
it.
them.
Oh, okay.
Also, I rolled a 25 for my shot.
It doesn't say that the fire at will doesn't go through. I guess that's part of the fail. Is that you don't get the bonus for targeting aid, And you also get the penalty for failing 10 or more. Yeah, because you have to succeed in the check to get the targeting aid. Okay. So, yeah.
Okay. Got
Okay, so that hits though, right? The 24.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I am going to throw the rule. I'm gonna try something different next time. See how this goes. Anyway, engineering phase. Nothing I can do about it now but play the game the way it's supposed to.
Right, here's another attempt at
Why?
flipping
Why is my rolls
Eldritch,
like this tonight?
Eldritch Shot, but I don't. I think that fails.
No, not quite high enough.
10 time and a half.
10 time and a half?
10 time and a half actually beats it.
Beats it, beats it.
Okay, barely.
Oh, hey, we got more range.
Not that it's gonna make a difference to me. It's fine.
I can't go away anymore, though.
I mean, you can always circle around them the other direction.
Right, but then that's confusing. It's actually easier if you just move everything up, but
Yeah, I was gonna say. You just do the shift that we did last time.
yeah.
I'm gonna find a thing to deal with this problem, and we are going to deal with it. But it doesn't matter. I'll have time to think about it because the next few sessions are probably not going to be using space battles.
Can you
Okay,
make the grid larger? Is that a thing you can do in Roll20?
I mean, yes, this is a 50 by 50.
If you can make it larger, then that would actually help because with 12 movement around, we go through 50 pretty quickly.
Okay. Gonna do. I'll show you what I. 100. 100.
Ugh.
Go ahead and roll your engineering, Alex, or whatever you're going to do. Let me know.
We did take damage to the shields last turn.
It's up to you.
So now actually would be probably a good time for an overpower.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can show you what 100 versus 100. I'll move that over just for now. That's 100 by 100.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems big enough.
All right. I can use that. I can use this type of size of map
Yeah, next time
for later.
More so for space battles, I would say.
Yeah, of course.
I
'Cause, yeah.
usually do 50 by 50 because it's a little bit more manageable. But yeah, go ahead and okay, you did your thing. They did their thing. We go to piloting.
Unfortunately, I
So
think that fails the overpower. If that's what you were doing.
What? Oh my goodness.
oh my god.
What? Statistically, this is very unlikely to happen.
Wait, is that 3 piloting ones in a row?
Yeah.
That's on top
that is a 1 in 10,000 chance.
That's
He
also
also-
another reroll with the exact same result.
Or sorry, no.
What is going on tonight with roll 20?
My piloting bonus is 18, so I physically can't fail the piloting check. That's the same thing I got last round. No, last round was a 25. I had a 28 earlier.
Are we caught in a time paradox?
I think all these precogs got us in a time loop.
You haven't even had to use a precog roll.
Don't forget you can use your paradoxes for your attack rolls, Declan.
Yeah,
Yep.
we can get a guaranteed crit on these guys once.
It does have to be direct hull damage for the crit to matter. But yeah.
Yeah, and so we could just fire my gun first and hope.
There we go. That's what they're doing. Where are you gonna go?
Oh, right. Well, again, I don't really have anywhere to go because we're backed up against the edge.
Oh, there we go.
How many hexes were you away from them?
Can
18.
Okay, so now you're 10. How close was I? Nailed it. Now go ahead.
are we privy to what quadrants each of their weapons was on, or do we just know what the weapons are?
Get all the way over there.
I went from forward sides to aft to turret.
We also listed 5 weapons, so
2 were in the forward because I enlisted them right next to each other.
okay,
Sure.
so they've got coil guns on port and starboard, and then
Yep.
high explosive missile launcher on the aft.
I'll go there.
On the turret, yeah.
And
Oh, turret. Excuse me.
we'll do the twin laser this round. So I'm facing
Oh.
forward.
Yes,
Hi,
my
Anna.
rolls will pick up now. Thank God. I mean, oh, hey, welcome.
Oh, hi Anna.
Anna, please don't watch the first half of this VOD.
I was piloting, and he's gotten 3 natural 1 pilotings in a row against me.
Wow.
Anyway, gunnery phase.
Twin laser +3.
23 and 34 will hit.
Hmm.
Most definitely.
Well, what's the 23 against?
It's your normal AC.
That matches.
Cool. Both hit then.
Because I didn't specify I was doing evade, so.
Oh, wrong thing. 44 for the first one, 9 damage.
To
And
our
then
forward.
48 for the missiles. 15.
You said twin laser this time.
Twin laser +3.
Okay. I will wait for Fabi to roll.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
could,
Alright.
you could do.
Are we into their hull?
not with that shot, I don't think.
Well, that's what I'm asking.
Well, what are you going to do?
Well, are we into their hull?
I think if you hit them, then it should be enough damage to go through the remainder of their shield if they have any.
Well, no, I was going to use the guaranteed crit, is what I'm saying.
I'm saying I think if you hit, then it will do enough damage.
Okay. Well then, yeah, I'm going to use the 20.
And then
Okay.
let's just roll 5 d8s then.
Mm-hmm. Oof.
Okay. Roll a D100.
Well, yeah, I guess we had hit some of their shields in varying places.
So that's going to be minus that. Yeah, it takes that much damage. Okay. And then that is going to cause.
Them to blow up into smithereens.
Not quite, but good thought. Where is that critical damage thing? There it is. 28 sensors. Science officer actions. Okay. All right, we're in engineering phase again. Not quite. God damn, they are just struggling tonight.
What about piloting?
That's after engineering.
Oh, okay, I thought piloting phase was first for some
So
reason.
what are we are going for engineering?
I don't know.
Alex, if you're speaking, we can't hear you. Yeah, you're lighting up, but nothing's coming out.
Admittedly, I couldn't see that because I have things pulled up on my screen over this. Yep,
Okay.
I figured. Divert. Okay. Got it.
Divert to shields, thrusters, or weapons.
All right.
Shields. Okay.
All right. We replenished those shields you lost. Okay, cool.
Probably
All right.
forward because that's the weakest one.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Piloting
60.
check.
So that's 61 forward, 55 starboard.
Mm-hmm. Are you back in, Anna?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, piloting checks.
I'll try to evade as well.
I will encourage.
Best roll tonight. Of course.
The thing can't move very far, so maybe I'd say try to move to be at like 20 hexes beneath it.
What exactly are
Oh,
we
This is the
shooting?
one that we're shooting at.
The
Okay.
the orange things are the ones that we're attacking.
But more specifically, we're targeting that one.
Mm-hmm. Why? That's so weird.
Hmm.
Why is the map flashing every time I click on it?
I don't know.
I don't like that. I really hope that's not visible on the stream.
Computers are computing
Nope.
tonight.
What side we want?
Uh, either face forward or face starboard. Either one.
And 12?
We have 12 movement,
12,
yes.
12 movement, yes. Okay, we can actually hit from that range because of the Eldritch shot.
Well, also
They
they're
have
also
to move still.
yeah. That's why I suggested being pretty far away from them.
Yeah.
At this rate, we should just make the maps 50 by like 1,000.
No, it would take forever to load.
It is Starship Combat.
Well, I just got to bring faster ships first, you.
No, I mean more like that. The space real estate to not the double entendre not implied or not intended.
Okay, we're good.
That's incredible.
All right, they are going to. Yeah, this is their best option. Okay, let's do it. Gunnery phase.
Heightened magic torpedo with a +3.
Ooh, a 32 and a 22.
That second
Not
one
quite.
misses.
God, I wish it didn't. Although I do get to use that weapon, so that's good. At least I can do 25 damage to your shield.
All right, that's 30 starboard.
Heightened magic torpedo +3.
It's a lot of ones that I've been rolling in my attacks tonight.
Okay. Next.
Okay. Am I twin lasering or?
Heightened magic torpedo with a +3.
Magic torpedo +3.
Okay. All right. Engineering phase again. Let's go. Okay, they're going to restore some shields.
I'll do
Overpower.
Eldritch
God.
Shot again.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite on the overpower.
Recal.
There you
Of course.
go.
It's like the 5th one.
I think that's the 6th 20 tonight.
All right, so that's 45 on the starboard shields. We have +2 movement, so we have 14, and 1s are 2s for attack
Piloting
damage.
checks.
Encourage.
My rolls are getting higher now. They're climbing.
Hey.
Hey! Let's go.
Finally.
The Rock has come back.
The boulder no longer feels conflicted.
Yeah.
Took me a second to place that reference. Because it sounded more like Kermit the Frog than anything else.
If I were to talk like Kermit the Frog, you would know that I'm talking like him.
I told you it's frightening.
It is a bit.
Well, the problem is also that I can get cadences for voices down pretty well.
All right. Your move.
How far away?
We can move. We can move 14.
I think you should be really close.
No.
The distance that we can fire is
20. Or
minimum,
basically, yeah.
minimum 23 because of the Eldritch Shot.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
See, we're already at the bottom of the map again.
Could you just shift it all up?
We did
You
just a
already did
minute
that
ago.
once.
We've done that once already.
Yeah.
Ah!
There we
It's
I
go.
want to do a
never-ending map,
singular
keep
thing.
shifting.
I want to do a singular thing. And
We're not letting you bite attack us
Why not?
because
We're not into that.
Yeah, we're a
Well-
ghost type ship.
Wait.
No means no, Kadon.
Actually, no. We got rid of the ghost drive. We're not ghost type anymore.
Yeah, you're normal type now.
Steel.
I'm pretty sure we're steel flying.
Actually, we're psychic.
All right, gunnery phase.
I hate all of the fucking edits that they keep doing to these Pokemon types. It's really ridiculous.
They haven't done that many.
Making a joke.
Are you talking about the video Alpharad did where he added
Ni-
Pokemon types to
19,
Pokemon?
19 damage. All right, go ahead.
That's 26 on Starbird.
No, they've just changed some Pokemon types over time. At least in the games, as far as I know.
Only a handful, and that's when the fairy type got added.
Yeah, screw that type.
One and
My
then
point exactly.
and between Gen 1 and 2 when they added Steel and Dark.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, love Gen 2, but it killed my favorite
But they didn't
type.
actually give you a whole lot to work with on those, especially for Steel.
Yeah.
Let's see, yeah, Magnemite, Steelix, Skarmory.
Heightened magic torpedo, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Plus
yeah.
3.
Had to cut through the Pokemon.
Okay.
I've been
Cool.
playing a lot of Pokerogue recently, as Matt can
Hell
attest to.
yeah.
I
So that's
actually cleared my first run, and then immediately did an inverse run and cleared that too.
That's a 19 and a 22 for damage.
Okay. Sounds good. Engineering phase time.
I guess the military ships are clearing out the other ones while we're focused on this guy.
Yep.
Oh, I will be back in just a minute.
That's fine. We're doing engineering phase anyway. So
Did we get hit? We got hit, didn't we? Yeah,
Yes.
we did. I'll just do a normal overt.
First, second, first, the same as the first.
okay.
I think that barely passes.
All right. Now that we're done with that, roll into piloting checks. Yeah, look at that. Told you. Steadily increasing now.
Why is it when I'm here?
I
We don't know.
What did I do to you?
I don't know. What'd you do to roll 20?
I openly hate it. That's what I did to roll.
That's probably why. See, I'm ambivalent towards it. I just take whatever happens.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Nope.
Actually,
I just accept all the rolls.
I accept it. It just sucks.
Is it too late to say I'm doing encourage piloting?
I mean, it won't make a difference, but sure.
It would. That's the funny
Oh,
thing.
would?
It would.
All right.
Because
Brilliant.
that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I do encourage, and it automatically succeeds because of my piloting check. And because of
Because of the wait, is it because of the thing?
this,
I don't know.
my encourage bonus increases by 1, which makes it +3. And because of the thing Feywi added, any check we have that misses by 1 gets a +1. So we actually tie them for this roll.
It's a very convoluted way to win.
It is a very convoluted way to win, but we
But it's a
actually
win.
I would like to point out that we technically won, which is the best kind of win.
Wait,
Win by
when-
technicality, always the best.
Mhm.
Oh wow, there's a lot to that. I didn't realize there was so much to that.
so that applies on for her role.
Yeah, it only counts when I'm using encourage for the pilot. It gives
Right. Also, the turquoise cube only activates for her particular role for that.
yes, and it's also once per day. So
Yes, but everybody else can use it as well.
Okay, there we go.
wait, everyone can use it once per day, or it can only be
Yes.
used in general once per day.
Every creature on board the ship can use it once per day.
That's nuts.
That's why I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's great.
Which is
Just
all,
fantastic.
which is also why I got the biometric locks, just in case Kaden ever does any boarding actions, so they don't get it.
Also, so we don't get anyone like Lilith sneaking into the ship again.
Exactly.
Um,
They're moving. I just was adjusting
yeah.
things.
It does say that encourage has to be declared before the action is rolled,
You were
but
gone.
I was gone, so thank you for the consideration.
No problem. Your move.
I like to play one ship face down.
Did we recover shields?
Yes, we are at 61 forward, 41 starboard.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, we had a my nephew was calling, and this is like the first time he's ever called unprompted.
Ah,
So I took the phone in so he could talk
Aww.
to mom. Different nephew, Bradley, not Paul. But still.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yes.
Paul is cuter.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
that's our engineer.
yeah, we lost Alex.
I mean, we're at gunnery phase.
he
He's got
he
time
did
to
say he was
reconnect.
doing something that might crash his computer at some point.
That was like a half hour ago.
That was like an hour and a half ago. That was before we started.
Gunnery phase.
Well, he was still doing it.
it was just a long delayed shutdown.
Oh, Anna, if you face the forward arc towards them, we can actually fire with 3 weapons.
Oh, sure.
29 will hit.
It doesn't matter for this round because I used the encourage, but next round.
Oh, they only did 17. Shit.
All right. Well, I still like that because now our forward shields take the 17.
Yeah. She technically turned during that phase. Kaden, do you want us to turn back or?
Nope.
Okay. So
As
17
long
to
as you're
forward.
recording it, fine.
All right. So
You-
44 forward, 41 starboard.
Simple math is very hard.
That's why I have a calculator up.
I haven't had to do basic math in a long time.
Yeah.
I
Which is
learned how
not
to
true. I do basic math all the time, but
I learned how to do hundreds maths.
yeah.
I worked as a server. That's how I had to.
In my defense, I'm very stupid.
I
Yeah.
played Blueprints, so I was doing maths in that game.
Yep.
Hey, there we go. Oh, that is a solid attack.
You can fire.
Am I firing from both the heightened magic tornado and the twin laser?
You can if you want to, but you take a -4 to both attacks.
So yeah, so a -1 on the modifier.
Right.
That'd be
That is a 24 afterwards. That hits.
Um.
Okay.
plus -1.
Oof.
That's if only it were the other one.
Yeah.
If only
Yeah.
if only they were reversed. I did see there was a direct upgrade for the missile blocker, but but it was still short range, so I thought,
Yeah, I don't think the jamming was really that useful anyway. So
yeah, not really.
Only if it's raspberry.
Only one man with
Lone Star.
welcome back.
My goodness. Finally crashed the computer. There it is.
Your Discord is laggy tonight.
Excuse me.
It is.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I could be having problems. I am having problems, but it could be problematic.
You're having there's problematic problems that are giving you problems.
Yes. Well,
Anyway,
honestly, I'm giving me problems, but I'm problematic.
we're heading on the engineering phase.
Hmm.
Goodness gracious.
Despite the fact that I turned it off, Discord still says I'm playing OBS Studio.
You'll get all the achievements one day.
You know what? Fuck it. I shouldn't do it, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm gonna-
Is it overpower?
This is gonna,
It is
it's
not.
gonna be famous. This famous last words.
Okay, if you're not doing overpower, what are you doing?
I'm gonna target. I'm gonna targeting aid, hard target. I can't remember what it's called.
Oh,
He's gonna try to forcefully make us execute a holdo maneuver.
Fayway gets it. Balls. Of
I
different
mean-
sizes.
At least it wasn't as bad as the last one.
Very nice. Okay. Piloting checks.
encourage.
33.
Evade.
Discourage.
That's a +3, so that matches again.
Hey,
Matching for the win.
and that's once it's evade, we have a +2 on each for defense, right?
Believe so. +2 ACTL. Yep.
I wish there were like a tick box and not like.
Oh, Kato, when you said you've got to beat 7, did you make like 7 remake and rebirth? Is that what you meant?
No.
No, I think he meant floor 7 and the Savage tier.
Oh,
as
floor
a
7.
full-time.
Okay.
Yep. I'm working on that. I've seen Enrage once already, so I'm very close. I know the fight. I just need to execute. So
Unfortunately, that 24 failed by more than 10, I'm pretty sure. For the targeting aid.
It
Yeah.
does. It does.
So-
I did not realize it was quite that high.
It's a pretty big.
And no, it doesn't fail by more than 10. It fails by
Actually-
exactly 10.
Does no, I think it fails by 11. I think
15
No,
plus
34.
15 plus 1.5.
is it 15? Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
so
so,
we did,
15 plus 1.5 tier is then it's 29, so it only fails by 5.
Yeah, yeah. Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, on the thing it's
that was
20.
that was one of the
I
things
was
that
gonna
was
ask.
eroded. So
Yeah. Well, I think it was.
All right.
okay, no, so no penalty then.
They moved. Your move.
Is this one having to escape, or is it just long range?
It is just kind of shadowing outside of this.
okay. A bit late to be asking this. What system is this military from?
It's a good question. You didn't bother asking, did you?
We
I-
just did now.
I didn't. I for half of this combat, I didn't realize they were friendlies. So,
I mean,
Well-
it's probably a good way to think of it.
I mean, yeah, like these things engaged us first.
they all appeared at the same time, and we got a transmission saying that they were swarm ships, and I didn't realize that they were from these guys. So that was my fault for not paying attention, but there were other pressing matters going on as well, as far as not asking what system they're with.
They're the Taloxian in military.
Okay.
Inquisition.
No. No one expects it. You wouldn't. Trust me.
Fair.
I have a question. Are enemies not impacted by limited weaponry?
Hmm?
So they can launch as many missiles as they want?
Well, they haven't launched that many.
The high explosive missile launcher has an ammo capacity of 5,
Uh-huh.
and that's on their turret.
Yes.
They've been launching it pretty frequently.
Uh-huh. You don't think they have more?
I don't think that's how that works.
I'm pretty sure they can uh, refill the ammo.
It'd be a really bad
When-
design if you
when?
literally couldn't reload it. I will say
no,
that.
well, like no, like that's what limited fire weapons do. Like I don't think I don't think there's like mentions of like ammo packs for or like missile things.
In all honesty, I would probably. I feel like this might be another Starfinder.
A limited fire, a weapon with this special property, can fire only the listed number of times in a starship combat encounter before it requires a brief period of time, 10 minutes outside of starship combat, to recharge and rebuild the weapon's inherent ammunition.
That's fucking garbage.
They're stupid powerful though. That's the trade-off.
Mm-hmm.
It has 48.
Even still, that's fucking trash.
That's why I did. That's why I avoided any weapons that had that.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I find it hilarious that the heightened magic missiles or heightened magic torpedo unit doesn't have that.
It's because it's magic.
Anyway, it's your move.
I wanted to do it so bad.
I would probably say we should move towards the left and be far away from them. Anna,
I'm here.
we move now.
Yep.
It's time to move.
All right. Gunnery phase.
All right, so we're on a +2 for each of them.
25.
Instead of a +3.
And
No, for our defenses. So the first one, assuming that's AC, would still hit.
that's what they're mainly using.
Now
21
you're,
damage.
if you're doing fire at will to fire both weapons, then it's a -4 again, which would be a -1.
You guys' turn.
Okay, so that's 21 to the forward.
That has quantum, right?
Yes.
Yes. But you've hit, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, I hit with the 19?
Oh, wait. Oh, no, you don't. So yeah, roll
Unless-
the
Unless their TL is 19 or lower.
no, it's not. Their TL is 22, so
Boom.
perfect. And we still take the 17 from earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, get shat on.
So that is 54 damage total.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it seems now we're going to have assistance.
Engineering phase. Yeah, they will do that. Good.
Come.
I know it's a really bad idea,
same
but I kind of
thing.
want to try it again. Yeah.
What are you doing, Alex?
I got you. I know what it is.
All right, so we got
I'm overpowered. Go.
Okay. Not quite.
You know what? I'm just gonna just go off into a corner, have a nice dinner, and fuck myself.
Oh man. Piloting. Ooh, I didn't roll well there. Nice.
Evade.
We have a-
Hey.
How am I rolling the same thing? I'm not complaining about the roll, but like
It's very
Yeah.
consistent.
yeah.
All right. So the +2s for defense again.
Your move.
And since I didn't use my action, I'm going to get on one of the guns this time.
Oh. Very nice. Gunnery phase.
Oh, then only
Only
2 of
6.
us get the computers.
Hmm. Whoever's firing the heightened magic torpedo should get it because to fire with the broad arc, you take a penalty.
Yes, that's a -2 penalty for that.
So with the computer, net is +1.
Yep.
Would you rather fire the twin laser or the heightened magic torpedo, Declan?
We
How many
literally
damage?
have the same piloting, so dealer's choice.
Captain's choice.
What's your base attack bonus?
My piloting's higher. Than my base attack bonus. That's why I've been using piloting ranks.
Mm-hmm.
Just look down through the turret tube and just see you guys like pulling out stack cards and like.
Okay. I guess I'll just fire the
The height magic torpedo. I've got something in mind.
You want me to do the heightened magic torpedo?
Yep.
Okay. And
Roll away.
Okay. It's a +1.
Yep. There you go.
Okay.
And I used my 19.
Hey.
Okay.
I suppose I could have done that for mine. I kind of forgot.
You had a 20.
Yeah, I was gonna say you also have a 20.
It's too late now.
It is.
So I'm just gonna hit the button.
Mm-hmm.
5
5d8.
damage.
Go ahead.
Yep. So that damage, the 18.
It's a good thing you used your paradox.
Yeah.
This ship will go within this range of you and go give you communications and go, thank you, civilian.
Well, they attacked us, so we attacked back.
Excellent. They hold on a second. And they go, your voice sounds familiar.
And I think he's talking to you.
That's why I'm not saying anything else.
Would you mind setting up a video call so we can discuss terms of your reward?
Sure, no problem. Just give me a moment. Sorry about before with you saying I sound familiar and all. I had a frog in my throat.
Ah, I see. Well, anyway.
I am mouthing to Captain Jack. For the time being, I'm you, or I'm the captain.
And Jack's just like gets off the bridge, so he's not visible.
So we set up the video call. Hey, how's it going?
We'll call him Captain Fairfax.
Captain Fairfax.
Yes, much appreciated for your help. Even though it was kind of forced upon you.
Not a problem at all. Something fires upon us, we fire upon them. It's just kind of the laws of how things work.
Mm-hmm. So, according to your registry, you are Jack Sparrowhawk, right?
Yes, it's French.
Ah, I see.
So you have heard of me.
But you have heard of me.
I've heard of a pirate in that name, but you don't seem very pirate-like.
Oh, no, not at all. Who would say I'm a pirate? That's absurd.
I know. It was a strange coincidence since we're on the lookout for them if we ever spot them. Under orders, you understand.
Oh, absolutely.
To apprehend them.
Oh, yeah, as well deserved as it is. So you said something. I mean, trust me, it's not a requirement here. We're happy to help, but you said something about a reward for what exactly did we get ourselves mixed up in here?
Well, you helped us defeat a hive excursionary force, a swarm excursionary force. So by what we are supposed to do, we're supposed to offer you a reward.
If that is like in the form of standard credits, I mean that's fine.
Yes, it can be indeed.
So you're saying, hold up, there's alternatives. What are the alternatives?
Well, most people just use the standard credits.
Okay, that's what I was. That's what I figured. But you said it can be, so I didn't know if there was something else you had in mind, like a pony or something. So,
we can arrange a pony for you. Yes.
while that would be appreciated, I don't think I want my first mate to be riding around the bridge on a Shetland. So, yeah, let's do the credits. I think that's probably the safest and most hygienic of the possible
problem.
rewards.
If you send us your account details, we will transfer it over.
Absolutely. I get on the data pad and flip it over.
Okay, so you need that much credits for the next level. So, we'll call it 4,000 per player. And they go again. Thank you again. That voice from before. You sure?
Oh, you mean the? Yeah, no. So I got this thing. I inherited it from my mother. That sometimes I get a little bit of a tickle in the throat, and it deepens the voice a little bit. I have to cough it out. I muted the microphone. I didn't want you guys hearing me cough. So,
I
Captain, here's your cup of super non-piratey throat clearing tea.
oh, the super not pirate clearing tea. Thank you very much.
You guys are saying, are you sure? You know, this seems a little suspicious that you're saying you're not pirates all the time.
Oh, no. We didn't say that we're not pirates all the time. It was only the once to clarify we are, in fact, not pirates. The super not pirate clearing tea is just a little bit of an inside joke.
It's the name of the tea.
Yeah, it is quite literally the name of the tea. It was either that or sleepy time because the bear's cute.
So, what exactly is that tea blend?
What is it, like Earl Grey and crystal meth? I mean,
we can't tell you what it is, but we can
it's
tell
proprietary.
You what it's not. It's not pirate.
Yeah, it's I'm sorry, he has kind of a warped sense of humor. He doesn't get to let loose very often.
No. Lucian would never break down like that. I can't. You can't. You gotta give me some grace. Lucian is saying that with a straight face.
He goes, right. Well, the credits should be on their way to you.
Yeah, and credits will do fine. Thank you.
Okay. Be safe on your travels, even though I think you're very suspicious in my personal opinion, or else you run a very awkward crew.
That's more the awkward crew. It's we weaponized something called tism gas, and trust me, you never want to mess with that stuff.
Yes, of course. Anyway, you need to vacate the area now. This is under our jurisdiction until we get this mess cleaned up.
Yeah, first mate, you want to relay that to the pilot, set us a course for the heck out of here?
I just nod and move forward to Karina.
All right. I'm sorry, you were saying something?
See, why didn't you just tell the pilot yourself? That seems very inefficient.
You should see what we do with the computer and having someone. It's a wild thing. But yeah, y'all have a good day. I'm gonna like
Indeed.
I'm quickly fumbling to like cut off the video feed.
They actively see you hitting the button really hard and fast.
He just presses like all sorts of buttons. The window wipers start going off. The music
Yeah,
starts blaring
that's actually what I was thinking. Yes.
loud.
Super not.
The,
God damn it.
the spaceship alarm starts going off.
He's like,
bleep.
You're a winner. You're a winner. How did this virus get on this?
I'm just gonna like throw the frying pan and just be like, I'm gonna throw the frying pan at and just say, "Will you turn that noise off?"
Hey, at least it didn't say
Uh,
whoop whoop whoop.
it's the sound of the police.
It
Spar,
was either that or space juggalos, and
Why do we
Spar,
always
it's
go back to-
beautiful.
I love it.
It's gorgeous.
no, what am I getting ready to look at? What hellish
6,000 years in Photoshop.
super non-pirate cleansing tea?
I love it. Oh,
It's not even the right
That's
kind of
great.
tea, which makes it better.
Yeah, super not pirate cleansing tea, formerly known as Lipton.
America's favorite
Oh.
tea.
They got it by half.
Spa.
Yes, dear.
Spa. As a British woman, we can no longer keep this relationship going because that is just an insult.
I did not
to
realize.
people.
Oh no, this
Hold
is how it ends.
No, the news gets worse. As a British woman, she can't keep the relationship. But as someone of Indian descent, she's honor bound to kill you.
All right, Mom's yelling for me. I'll be back in a minute.
Yep.
I'm not of Indian descent. I'm not of Indian descent.
I thought you were. I thought you
Wait.
had
No,
East Indian. Or Trinidad.
Well,
no, West
Hey.
Indies,
West Indies. Okay.
the Caribbean.
All right.
Yeah,
so
that's
when
the
you
Caribbean. That's the
you're all,
Caribbean.
I thought it was East Indies for some reason. I'm sorry.
So yeah, you all book it out of there.
No.
Not very suspicious at all.
No, not with my super not pirate cleansing tea.
God damn it.
Yeah,
Oh.
super not pirate cleansing tea. Are you ready for the great taste?
Yeah.
First of all, Lipton tea is your basic cold tea anyway. Out here,
Second of all, the answer is no. Obviously, it's not pirate.
it is not meant to be like heated.
Cold tea is a travesty.
No, I disagree.
Hey, Feywi. What's
Look.
a pirate's favorite letter?
The dollar
Eh.
sign.
No, the letter. What's the pirate's favorite letter? Of the alphabet.
Omega.
Oh, just play along. What is a pirate's favorite letter?
It must be the letter R,
You'd
right?
think it's the R, but it's really the C.
Damn it, you really were trying to set that one up.
I thought it'd be the Gettysburg Address.
Oh,
No, it's the Louisiana Purchase.
I'm gonna just wish the Philly cheesesteak out of existence for that.
I'm back.
Okay, first of all, Franklin Richards, let's calm down with our powers here. One does not simply wish the Philly cheesesteak out of existence.
That is the craziest Thanos snap I've ever
Yeah.
heard.
What do you want to remove from this planet? Philly cheesesteaks. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, Thanos is like, what the fuck? Who hurt you? I was gonna erase half the universe, but that's just cold.
All right, that is it for this week.
All right.
Good job. Next week we will see what happens when we get there.
Now this is pod racing.
I love that kid was just like, the tangent's too strong. I'm just gonna give it up.
We were done anyway.
I was done. I couldn't do it anymore.